Liftoff will start in T-minus 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have ignition.
Rest in peace, DJ Unk.
That man right there had us in the chokehold
for a minute.
So definitely rest in peace to the king. Thank you for the music. We appreciate it. We're going to keep it going.
Let me see my volume.
I probably sound low because I'm just low today, sir. I do apologize.
No, it's me. Yeah, it's me.
What up, though? What up?
Ain't shit, man. Chilling. Just, you know what I mean? Had a long work day. You know what I mean? Shout out to the motherfucking Eagles going back to the Super Bowl for the second time in 4 years. That's what I'm talking about. Like, you know what I mean? So, shout out to Jalen and all his doubters. Fuck all y'all that was doubting my man. All the media personalities, all the don't know shit fans, all y'all.
I'm gonna just be completely honest. I'm not an Eagles fan by no stretch of the imagination. But what I am gonna say is this: if I want anybody to do it, I definitely would rather y'all than the Chiefs because I can't stand those motherfuckers. But I'm more on it because I want Saquon to get what he deserves. That man has played his heart out, and it needs to be shown, and that MVP needs to be his, no matter what. And if it goes any other way, something's wrong. Something's wrong. I don't want. Like, I really feel like if Saquon doesn't get the MVP, I'm not gonna watch football next year. That's just how I'm looking at it, and I'm sorry. He deserves
the
it.
MVP. So the MVP is a quarterback award. I definitely don't think they're gonna give him the MVP. Do I think he should get Offensive Player of the Year? Absolutely. Absolutely.
But then if you
he
were
should
going to
get
give
Offensive Player of the Year.
if you were going to give it to a quarterback, right? And I'm not saying that Jalen didn't do his job, but if you're going to end up giving it to a quarterback, you either have to give that shit to Josh Allen or Lamar Jackson.
Yeah,
and the problem with that is I don't think that either one, if you still did not get them to where you need to be, I'm sorry. I think that I understand it's supposed to go to a quarterback.
Regular season award. It's a regular season.
And in the regular season, Saquon still done more. I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry. And it's not even my team. And my team has one of the best running backs in the league. Still looking at it like Saquon. Because if you go behind the numbers, it's going to be Saquon, probably Derrick Henry, and then fucking Bijan Robinson, no matter how you want to look at it. That's if you're going by stats and shit. So, but looking at it by what has been done, yeah, Saquon got that, bro. I don't give a fuck what you tell me. And so, however they want to do it, it's fine. But I think this year it needs to go to a running back. I'm sorry. It's okay to change the rules sometime. Shit, this motherfucker changing everything in the world. You see that happening. So, I mean,
boy, this motherfucker.
No Medicaid, no Section 8, no federal loans, no nothing. He's like, fuck y'all, don't go to school, pussies.
Yeah, it's a lot, yo.
Like, fuck education, fuck your health, fuck everything. Like, he literally went in there and said, fuck all that shit, and just start marking shit off on us. Like, so.
Yeah, my man is wild, for sure. My man is for sure wild. I'm my bad. I'm sharing the stream. Give me a second.
And, for those that did see the stream of it, we apologize. There was something going on with Facebook programming.
Facebook was wilding. I don't know what happened, but they was wilding. So yeah. Yeah, they was wilding. All right. But yeah, like I'm looking at it from the perspective of like the payees, like the people that would be receiving shit. Like a grant, like a Pell Grant, like a, you know what I mean, like fucking any type of federal assistance program, you know,
especially because a lot of people stay in state to get those grants.
Yeah,
and
like
now you're going to just
mean,
completely take off. Like,
and the state normally fronts the money and then gets the money back from the federal government. So most people should not see a lapse in service, but there will be a lapse in, like, from the state's perspective. Like, the states are the ones that disperse the money for the
meaning
most
they're
part.
not going to give them out like that. They're not
Yeah, there are some grant programs that don't go through the states, but those are kind of few and far between. Like, I used to think that WIC wasn't state run. I thought that WIC was like a national program because so many states have it, but it's a state program. So for the most part, people should be still receiving those funds. But again, we'll see.
Motherfucker. Yeah, I called him a motherfucker. Facebook, fuck y'all. And
it
YouTube.
Is what it is.
So
it is what it is. But what you outside of that, what you been up to? It's been a minute.
Nothing.
I feel like I ain't talked to you till yesterday. Last week we had a pretty decent show. Oh, this is what I had to say about last week's show. Let me get that off my chest real quick, and then we can move past it. Okay. So last week you went on a little monologue told, you know what I mean, about that first breakup that you and I experienced, as far as the pod is concerned. And so when I came into that knowledge of that information, I'm glad that God blocked it. Like, I didn't recognize a thing then.
Yeah.
Because I would have cursed her out. Like, and you know, I mean, we're not speaking now, but because of some other shit that happened after that. But yeah, if I would have over the first few days, so let's say Wednesday, Thursday, I considered like calling, texting, pulling up. Like, it was like, let me get this shit off my chest real quick. But then I was like, no, I'm good. You know what I mean? I don't need to. I don't have to do that to express myself anymore. Like, I don't have to. We ain't got to go through that no more.
Not at all.
So I'm not no more. So it is what it is. And this
sucks. But it's just the fact that I'm just mad that it went the way it went because of the fact that nobody really knew. So they only could take the perspective of what they saw. And they were just like, oh, this nigga's mad at him. He's mad at him. And I was like, I don't never pull a bitch move. I don't never do that. I backed out on the strength of I want the show to progress and be good. So.
No, I got it. And I'm cool with it. Oh, I got my double drink too.
Did you? Yeah, I got my double drink. Oh, wow. Oh, I want to see how it works. Oh, that's beautiful. So you can have two of the same taste or
different taste, whatever.
Or mix at the same time? Mm-hmm. Oh, love it.
And it pulls both.
Ooh. The only thing is you going through two joints then is like, damn.
It don't, but the shit hits, it hits though. Like, this shit actually hits. So like, you'll feel nauseous, not nauseous, but you'll feel lightheaded like after a couple puffs. Oh. So yeah, because you got to remember, you also taking two heavy hitting ass pods. Like, these ain't regular vapes. Yeah. So you taking two of those at the same time. Pause. That's a lot. And yes, I said pause, Maya.
Oh, she's gonna correct it like, nigga.
You too old to be saying pause. No, I'm saying pause. It is what it is. And I'm mad because my fucking banger broke, so now I can't even smoke.
Oh, I ain't gonna lie. The ism is in here today. Yeah, everything coming out is Mr. Earth, because it's been a long motherfucking week already, and we ain't even the motherfucker 2 days in. It's been a long week already. Fuck that.
No, I get it. But so last week we got into the shit that's going on with tonight's conversation. I want to touch on that like real quick during the show today. Because, you know, Ace finally released a statement, like an actual statement, and he posted a conversation that he had with Keita. Now, I would play the conversation, but it's a lot. And it's not that I'm on anybody's side, but it don't make either one of them look any type of way. Like, it makes both of them look bad. What I will say is this, in my opinion is this. My opinion is something happened. Someone was done dirty. I don't know how they were done dirty, but somebody was done dirty and lost, and there was some money lost. I know that for a fact, right? And his words in his statement, he used the word extortion. Like she's trying to extort him. And so
you got to be real careful using the word like that. That's very strong. You got
to be real careful using the word abuse. Careful. So I get it.
But and, yeah, it went both ways.
It felt like retaliation a little bit, and I'm cool with that. Because then he went on to tell a story about a situation where on paper he kind of got hit with spousal abuse. In reality, he told the story of, like he didn't realize that when you put somebody in Ohio, if you put somebody out, if you put your spouse out, that's illegal and an arrestable offense. And they will arrest you and charge you, and you will get restitution and a year probation. And so after his statement, I went and looked that shit up just to be sure. Like, oh shit, that's wild as shit. It's not a lot of places that do it. Pennsylvania is not like that because, for one, in Pennsylvania, just because I brought a house don't mean my spouse is on the deed. I could put whoever the fuck I want out of my house type shit in Pennsylvania. Every state's not like that. And so he told that story as if like that's what she was going to talk about. Like that's where everything was leading to. And the way I'm seeing it is that whatever Keita has in her, whatever ace she got in her back pocket, her whatever trump card she got, it's a big one. Because he's willing, he's already in the conversation. He's saying, he's like they're going around the number. The number that they're going around is from 300 to 500K. I'm not giving nobody 500K, 300 to 500K for some shit that might not be true.
Is it seeming a little Diddy Cassie-ish?
Bro.
I'm just saying.
Bro. Bro,
when I read it, I said, "You don't want to. You did this shit, nigga, because you."
Yeah. And my thing is, you putting out the conversation don't help you. Like the conversation don't help you. Yeah, it shows her being the person that we already thought she was through fucking episode 6 of her little monologue joint. Like it already should. You affirmed that we already thought she was the fuck crazy. We already thought that she was the type that would snap out. We already knew that. She fucking crashing out now. So the idea that she wouldn't like that she's crashing out on the phone, and nigga, she crashed out first. Like you're not like, to me, you're not helping your case. I would have rather you just be silent.
Somebody in the chat. Shout out to Tiff. Shout out to everybody in the chat.
Shout out to everybody in the chat.
Tiff said she probably got a tape.
She got something. She got something.
Something that's large enough to make him go, things to make you go,
she got something. She got an ace in the hole, like for real. Like, and if she don't, in my mind, she got paid. Like that's it. Like if the story just fizzles out, she got paid. That's how I'm looking at it.
Well, yeah, she does. Yeah, she's saying she don't have a job, so she's probably worried about that money staying where it gotta stay.
Yeah, but also, you at that point, I would feel away because in certain platforms, all it takes is a report, and you lose all your monetization. So like IG is like that. I don't think TikTok is like that, but TikTok, you actually have the shit has to actually come down for you to actually like lose monetization on it. But if it never comes down, you still get it. Whereas though IG, the shit could stay up, and you just not getting paid on it. You getting millions of views and shit and just nothing. So, and that's like, and it feels like that's what she's trying to say. Like the person that's reporting it is him. Like that's how she's saying that shit. Like he's the one reporting it. But I can't. It's still a
win for her either way at this point.
That's it. Like either way is going to be a win-win. Because the one thing I'll tell you is this: if she go on Joe's pod, if she go on the JBP, I'm telling you now, he gonna give her 20 racks easy. He gonna give her 20 racks, and that shit gonna be on Patreon. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my $27 together now.
You know how they gonna get it next? Shay. I feel like Shay might get it. I feel like Shay gonna get the conversation.
Oh, she'll be the next person in? Like taking that spot? Yeah. I don't know. I really don't think anybody is going to take her I don't think that he would ever put somebody else in that position that has the outlook or the viewpoint of her. Like that would have that same perspective and comes off the same way. I don't think he would do that. I think if anybody, like people that I think that might get it, like might show up as far as like if they had the time. I think Mandy would.
No, the messy joint. What's her name? The one that get in there every time she say something, she gets sued. Tasha K.
Tasha K. See, the thing with Tasha K is I don't think he would pay Tasha K enough. Like Tasha K would want a bag. Like she want, you know what I mean, $1 million an episode type shit. Cause she's in debt. Look, like
take it to Joy Taylor show. Take it to Joy. See how that works out. You know.
That's that's another thing. Joy Taylor being a podcaster, she fuck around and be on there. I mean, shit, you bring her on, you got, you bringing in a whole fan base that you never even considered. So he's like, I don't know that he has to replace her permanently. He definitely got to replace Trick permanently. Like you can't, like at this point, every man that has been on the show is no longer on the show. So there has to be another man with a competing voice to his, or at least that's what I would do. Like
at this point, just get that girl her fucking money and go about your business.
Hey, listen, it's after 5 o'clock, and I don't think she posted nothing. Did she post anything? Because she said 5 o'clock. He had until 5.
I mean, we'll see later on tonight because you know they got a thing for going on at 11 o'clock at night, and you like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, because fucking Ace went live some dumb time at night.
Yep. So they got a thing for going on late, so you never know. They might. But I
mean, shit, for real. I mean, he needs a man. He could call academics. No? Okay. So, too soon? Okay.
Too soon.
So, speaking of academics, I mean, listen, if he called academics, I mean, like, he fuck around and have his Stevie J. Did he have Stevie? You know what I mean? Ace might have Act.
No. Act better sit the fuck down and stop trying to, fuck with these little kids, man.
Yeah, that's he be doing a lot. He's
doing too much. Like, I don't. Yeah, matter of fact, let's talk about this dude because I never liked this dude anyway. I never fucking liked him. Like out of any person on the scene, never liked this dude.
No, I understand
that. I seen the way one time he was talking to the female that he was with, like they had a live video of him going crazy on her. Mm-hmm. He is literally. Yes, thank you for saying it in Spanish because I would have said it too. You know what I'm saying? He's basura. Fuck that. That nigga's corny as fuck. That nigga's trash. And what makes it worse, and the part that makes it worse is you can't be trash when you look like Jerry from fucking Tom and Jerry, nigga. Like you literally look like Jerry from Tom and Jerry, nigga. You laughing, son. I'm dead ass serious. Everybody in the chat, everybody watching right now, y'all want to tell me this motherfucker don't? Come on, son.
No, he looked like, what's his name to me? He looked like the Mucinex monster, and you lucky I can't find my fucking picture.
I think that he's a piece of shit, bro. And I'm like,
yo, the way you just said that, like it was so finite.
Like, he's a piece of shit. Like, it's. There's no good line to find and go, yo, this dude's cool. Like, he's all right. I watched something that made me like. There's nothing that he's ever done that made me like him. Ever.
No, nothing. There's nothing. So I do have part of the video of him trying to. Y'all call it what y'all call it.
Wait, hold on. So you tell me that there's not another 15-year-old that you could bust down?
Yo, bro.
Yo, like, I'm serious. So there's not another 15-year-old you could bust down.
If Max said he wanted to try fucking a dude, would you let him fuck you?
No.
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Yo, you can have.
Wait. If I can't fuck you, I'm cutting you off.
No, yo. Suppose he's like, yo, bro.
I can't. We know.
Who the fuck are you hanging with, man? Hold on, let me take a goddamn break before I go in. Let me go ahead. Yeah, I'm sipping on my black label. I'm smoking I'm on my one. So let's get there real quick. Who the fuck do you hang around, my nigga? That you get on these now listen, I'm a gamer. A lot of people I game with is in this fucking chat right now. Shout out to Cleveland, Ohio in the building. Shout out to my man in Wisconsin, my man Low. I got a few people in Cakes, a few people that I shoot with all the time Call of Duty. We don't never, Ever. And even with you hear kids that come in on the things they play the game and shit. You don't know. We don't even talk to them. We ban them motherfuckers. We don't know. You can't even come in with us. We have a private party because we grown, nigga. We talking grown shit. And none of the grown shit we talking about has to do with anything about what you're in here talking about fucking telling another kid to fuck a man. What type time are you on? It's niggas like this that I want to punch in the chest till they fucking shoulders touch. Like you, I'm dead ass. I can't stand nasty, gross niggas, man. What are you just gross to be gross? Like you a disgusting ass nigga, bro. If somebody need to put their foot in your ass for real. That's how I feel about it. I don't know. Because if that was that man's, if that was my son, yeah, it'd be up. There would be no nothing. I'd be like, yo, just
somebody doxed him already, so I would definitely be at his crib. Like what's up, bro? Like you and I need to have a conversation.
Oh, it wouldn't even be a conversation. I'm like, you seen The Simpsons, right? Yeah, you remember Duff Man? Well, here we go. It's about to be you got Duff Man. Duffing you clean the fuck out, bro. And standing over you like Captain Morgan. Fuck is you talking about? Stupid ass bitch. I can't stand niggas like that. Yo, dirty ass nigga. He's a nut. He fucking
very much so. Real quick, because we didn't ask in the top of the show. Real quick. So the question of the night is, do career-driven people get a pass for not showing up in ways that other than financial in romantic relationships and friendships? That's the question. It's tagged. I mean, it's tagged to the top of the comments, so you should see it there. Yeah. Fuck, just
you basically said, do they get a pass? You were trying to bring it up and put it there.
No, it's already. I didn't. Well, shit. I gotta go all the way to the top for that. There we go. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, do they get a pass? Like, do they get a pass for other shit? Like when it comes to emotional intelligence, when it comes to taking care of the house and things like that, do they get a pass?
No,
in those spaces. You don't have to answer the question yet, but I hear you.
Oh, okay.
It sounds.
No.
Yeah, I get it. I didn't mean for this question to hit there, but it's going to hit there for me too. I'm just waiting to the end of the show to have that.
Why you gotta have the end all be all comment? Fuck you, Jerry.
Nigga, we both answered the question at the end of the show. That was kind of how the thing always went. Like it was, we answered last.
Okay, well,
like,
I'm just giving a fuck no, but I'll answer. I'll give my full answer.
You'll give your full answer later. All right, cool. Because
we'll let the chat go into it. We'll go from there.
Yeah,
no, fuck no. So chat, y'all seen the question. What do y'all feel like?
But
and you can start adding them up there too.
To get how I feel about him and like so.
You know why you're making that exasperation? Do you know why? That exasperation in your system, the one that and all that you just did, you have children. For most people that have children, it's that little thing behind your medulla oblongata when you don't say shit that clicks and you go, bitch.
But it's not just that. It's that for sure. That's for sure. Like part of it is that. But I gotta ask you this question before I say another word. Are you gonna be mad at me if we get canceled?
No,
I mean it's 2025. If I get canceled, it is what it is. But are you gonna be mad at me if we get canceled?
No, because then it's gonna be we're gonna put on another show called "You Asked for It Twice." It'll be all right. So the first time you got it, and then the second time, like, bitch, you canceled me. So now you asked for it.
So now I gotta really show my ass.
So we got a second show if need be. Or that could be the show that ends up coming on Patreon. So motherfuckers be like, what do these niggas really mean? Oh, let me show you.
All right. So a long time ago, in the 2010s, before 2020, there were some things happening, right? And I was like, yo, it's a slippery slope. Like, I get that, you want to validate this one group of people, but I'm telling you now that the next thing is going, literally, my words were, some dumb white bitch is going to do a TED Talk saying how this particular group of people deserves rights, just like the other group of people that y'all were giving rights to. And I'm not saying that the other group of people don't deserve rights. That's not what I'm saying. They do deserve rights. What I'm saying is giving them all of those rights is not wrong, but it's a slippery slope. And that slippery slope leads to and led to pedophilia being an accepted thing. And I won't even say accepted because it's not accepted, but it's not given the same, like, in my mind, a pedophile should have had life in prison, because we already knew that it was a psychological disorder that they never get over. They never get past. Yeah, they would always have to work on it. It's like an addiction. So if that's the case, and we're calling it, and we're saying that no, it's not. Addiction is a temporary mental disorder, whereas though if you find something, you can get past that addiction. This is not an addiction, because if we're saying that, you know, people are born a certain way, then they were born that way, and now I gotta deal with them in society. And why do I have to deal with them in society? I have prisons that are fucking filled with motherfuckers that don't deserve to be there, and we should then take them out and put pedophiles in. Because pedophiles shouldn't have the same rights. But the fact remains that they're trying to, what's the word I'm looking for? They're trying to desensitize the world to a thing, and they're winning at it. They're winning at it. Anytime this motherfucker knows that he is recording live and says this shit to a 15-year-old, lets me know he don't give no fucks about none of these motherfuckers. Like, your opinion means nothing to him because there's no consequence to it. He can behave this way, and it's like, nah, I didn't mean it that way. Like, I heard he put out a statement. Like, right before we went live, he put out a statement. I'm cool. I don't even want to, you know what I mean? Fuck your statement. Nigga, I saw what you said. It's nothing that you can say to me to clean that up.
At all. Because you said exactly what you wanted to say.
Exactly. He's 50, exactly, and you said his age. You said his age, so you knew how fucking old he was. Like, it's not a matter of like, oh, I didn't know. Nigga, you said he was 15. You said it. Like, what are we really talking about?
Now did he just say it? He asked, so you couldn't
like, so fuck the idea of pedophilia when you saying he should fuck another man, blah blah. A man, not another kid. But you also saying a 15-year-old should be engaging in sex. And I'm not saying that I wasn't, but I'm not saying that I should have been. Like, the fuck? I'm not gonna look at my 13-year-old and ask him like, yo, you getting laid yet? The fuck does that look like? Like, I'm not little Boosie out these streets. No, I don't want my fucking 13-year-old son or daughter out here fucking. I don't want my 15-year-old son or daughter out here fucking. It is what it is.
Yeah, it's not just because I did it, you need to do it.
Yeah, like, the
fuck is that? That statement was fucking retarded. It was stupid. And like you said, he don't care, bro. He don't care. At this point, he just went. And now, the only reason he's going to care right now is predominantly
they fucked his money up.
His money is fucked.
They fucked his money up.
That Twitch money was different. You can ask Kai Cenat what that Twitch money hitting for, because that little motherfucker that made himself a whole goddamn rent. Like, come on, like he's fucking. Even he said like, yo, homeboy is tripping. Like, I heard he unfollowed that nigga and everything. Like, no, I don't.
Yeah, I don't even want to be associated.
Why would you?
It's funny because it almost feels like every time Joe Budden get in trouble, do some extra other wild and weird shit. Like, Joe get in trouble for some dumb shit, like sleepwalking naked. All right, bro, you can easily fix that. Stop going to bed naked because you know you sleepwalk. Like, that's it. Lock the doors and shit. Like, whatever you got to do. But to do this is like, bro, like, why you keep trying to one up your man? Like, for real, that's supposed to be your homie. Why you keep trying to one up him? And
I want to be in the news too.
Like, the fuck, yo.
He's playing Mr. Me Too at this point. Cause did nobody want to see his naked fat ass sleepwalking? You know better than that.
He couldn't do the sleep. He couldn't pull off the sleepwalk.
He couldn't pull the sleepwalk off. They're like, what the fuck? Like, come on,
he'd have been out here really looking like the Mucinex monster at that point, for real.
Man, like, come on, son. Like, that shit. I just don't understand the shit. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. And like I said, he's a piece of shit, and there's nothing that's gonna make me change my way of thinking of him being a piece of shit. It can't go no other way.
exactly how I feel.
So we'll just have to leave him in the box he's in.
Yeah, I can't with dude. It is what it is. I'm done with him. But I did want to get back to like I was kind of upset over the last like few days because I was like, yo, we started this podcast because chicks was getting sent fucking unsolicited dick pics, and that was like a guy's way of shooting his shot. And we started the podcast because like dating and relationships, even now, but back then was even worse in my opinion. Maybe because I had just gotten out of a bad breakup. You had just gotten out of a bad breakup, and we was new to the streets, like new. We weren't all right.
What you say, world?
We weren't new to the streets. I won't say new to the streets. We weren't new to the streets, but we just were.
We had a separation for a while.
Yeah, it had been a minute since we was in the streets. So we get back in the streets, and it was like, what the fuck is this that I just walked into? This is not the condition that I left you in. Like it was like
streets. Why? How could you do this, streets?
Like this is not the condition I left you in.
Streets was on the other side. Streets was on the other side like this. Like, nigga, y'all shouldn't have left.
That's it. Y'all shouldn't have left. This is what happens.
See what happens when you leave us alone and we get a chance to be by ourselves. We get a chance to spread our wings. This is what happens. You let these motherfuckers in, they sending dick pics, they telling chicks that, you know, this money is the way that I'll get to your heart, and they be taking it, and now we done fucked the game up for all y'all that thought, you know.
Yeah. So that's why we originally started the pod. And so because of that, I was like, yo, like I really want to get back to our foundation and shit, right? So over the last, like, I would say at least since about Saturday, I've been thinking about how I wanted to, getting this joint off, right? Like how we was going to get back to that, right? So I was like, all right, cool. It's a couple different ways. One way, we just stick it as a topic. It's going to be there. We're going to talk about something dating and relationships related. Bam, that's it. Like we got to do it, right? And so that's why that question was a thing. You had sent me another question, and I never looked at that video. I was supposed to do that, and I'm high, and that's why I didn't. I'm sorry. But yeah, so that's what kind of got that question. The question of, do career-driven people, do they deserve a pass? Fuck getting one. Do they deserve a pass on not having the other skills necessary in a relationship?
We're looking in the chat for these answers because there's some people that answered. So you can go a little bit further.
If you answered already, please answer again because it's a lot of comments and scrolling back up is a lot. I'm just saying it is. But yeah, so you first. We both said no. I'm going to just say that. We both said no. You said fuck no. I just said no.
I'm giving the fuck no because you can have a career, right? You're meant to have a career. That's what life is. So there's got to be something that you're doing. Whether it, you know what I'm saying? Like, not saying that you're not like you out here just being a bum. So, I mean, let's not put it out in the open. There's some fuck boys out here, fuck girls out here too. They just out here being bums. But let's really look at this situation. There's a lot of us that do have careers. We're trying to get to the bag. And if you're not trying to get to the bag, something's wrong with the brain. I feel like you're not in the priorities are fucked up. Mm-hmm. But if you're planning on trying to be in a relationship, you signed up to be in that relationship. You came into that relationship like, yo, I want to be in this. This is what I want to do. How does that because you want to be, because I'm trying to be what I'm being and all that, you're not supposed to put no effort into your relationship outside of just being financial? So here's the money, but fuck me loving you. Here's the money, but fuck me being there when your ass needs somebody. Here's the money, but fuck you and wanting to have kids and shit. I don't give a fuck about none of that because the money here, so shut up. And then wait till you about 60, 70, like, kids. No, motherfucker. Like, what? Where does that shit sound crazy? That shit sounds crazy. That's just me. It sounds crazy. Like, you can have a job and still, it's called balance. Yeah, work and life balance. There's nothing wrong with being career driven. I have a brother that don't think about nothing but studio, which I love about him. I love about him. That's what he does. That's what he loves to do. Both of my brothers, I call my brothers, both of them. They still feel like if I'm gonna have a relationship, I gotta be able to give part of me to have that relationship. But right now they are career driven, and they let the people know that they dealing with like, yo, I'm career driven, nigga. Like this is what I'm doing. Like if you can't, they also give a disclaimer, which if you're gonna do that and feel that you need to be singled out,
I feel like you're talking about my blood brother right now, and I don't know if I should feel away for him or not.
No, I'm not talking about your blood brother at all.
But
see,
him and I had this conversation. Literally, what you're saying to me is what I said to him.
But like my the one I'm speaking of, they both gave disclaimers to people that they deal with. Like, listen, this is what I'm trying to do, and this is what I'm going to continue to do. Understand that at this point in time, I might not be able to give you what you're asking for. So dealing with me, this is what you're getting. So yeah, that's how that goes. Mm-hmm. But people that just have a career and then feel like they should get the pass because the finances are there, really? So because you put money there, that you don't have to love shit, you don't have to have emotions, you don't. Last time I checked, Ben Franklin ain't got no emotion. Like that motherfucker's just there. And once he's gone, he's gone. He doesn't stay much. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't feel that's how you set up a pass for somebody. That should not be it at all. That's an irresponsible thing to say. I feel like that's very selfish, honestly. And I've been in my bum ass career for the last 10 years. And I don't like these motherfuckers at all.
Damn, I have been there 10 years.
The fuck?
Damn. Did you get a plaque or something?
Nigga, I don't even want to tell you what I got. Because if I tell you, I'll be to shut this show the fuck down.
All right, never mind.
We will really get canceled then. Because, you know, my team on the Fortune 500, they like, bitch, what you say? What you say? Oh, you ain't got a job tomorrow, nigga. You ain't got a job tomorrow.
I meant to ask you. So does Comcast still have the black executives, whatever that shit is? I don't know if you was ever a part of it.
Huh? I sure was a part of it. Still am.
All right. No, but not. So now it's called DEI. It wasn't called DEI when I was there. It was called something else. Yeah, it was called something else. And now it's called the DEI initiative, whatever that shit is. But when I was there, it was like it was literally. Matter of fact, they still got the group on LinkedIn. I'm still in the group on LinkedIn. But yeah. So Comcast, they didn't do that. All right, cool. So I can still pay that bill. Great. But yeah, so as far as
go to Target people, just won't go to Target.
I'm not talking about that. I'm not.
You don't have to. I'm just saying.
Because to me, no matter. And again, if I get canceled, I get canceled. The black brands that they were selling, right? So like B condoms, right? Miel before she sold out. Honey Pot, that's the feminine brand. Ghetto Gastro. They make like pancakes and pancake syrups and shit. Like different flavors. Like they got a sweet potato joint banging. They got a strawberry joint. I don't really like it too much, but I think I fucked up when I made it. But I'm gonna try it again. But yeah, so they have these brands, right? Houston White. Like black clothing brands and shit, right? The black people that are going to boycott Target for them rolling back their DEI initiatives when it comes to on paper, because I strongly believe it's on paper, because the woman that was the head of their DEI shit still has a fucking job and still is a VP. So I don't know where the DEI changes are going to take place, but the one place that they made sure to mention was they're going to roll back the amount of black owned brands that they sell, right? Y'all fuckers didn't buy it when it was there. So why are y'all upset that they're no longer carrying it? If you didn't buy fucking Ben & Jerry's strawberry cheesecake ice cream and they stopped selling it, why you mad now if you never brought it? Now, if they said, yo, we getting rid of all of the DEI positions just like they did in the federal government, I'd have an issue. They ain't say that. They ain't say that. They literally said the opposite of that. They said they're rolling back DEI and it doesn't affect anyone's jobs. I can't be mad because I understand the reasoning behind rolling back the products. That makes sense to me. When you fuckers weren't buying them. When Houston White came in at $100 for a pair of jeans, and the next time I looked, a few months later, the same fucking jeans was on the shelf, but this time they were half price and on clearance because y'all didn't buy it. And they have shit to do with nothing else. Y'all didn't buy it. Now,
I feel like the people that do and that did purchase are the only ones that really should have a conversation.
Me! The fuck? Me! I just named 4 of the 15 that they carry.
A lot of the card games that you people are buying.
The black-owned card games. All that shit. I brought all that shit from them. Yes.
All of that.
All of that. Yeah. So I got a reason to be upset. The rest of y'all don't. The rest of y'all don't. For real, that's really how I feel about it. I have all the reasons in the world to be upset. Hell, half of y'all was still shopping at fucking Walmart after they came out and said, yo, we gave this nigga $1 billion. What are y'all talking about for real? That's like me. That's, again, it goes back to the shit when they were boycotting H&M. Was I upset? No. You know why? I can't fit shit that they sell there. I'm fucking, why the fuck am I going to be upset? I can't even participate in the boycott because I don't wear shit there. They're not losing any money by me not shopping there. Like, they didn't lose a customer. I was never a customer.
That's why
that's how I feel about all these motherfuckers saying they gonna boycott Target based on that. That's literally how I feel about all of them. Because to me, y'all didn't buy it when it was there.
So are you ready for my dark humor because of that? Okay, here I come.
Go ahead. Oh, and they stopped selling B condoms, the black-owned condom brand. The problem is everybody's like, well, go support them in other places. The only other place you can buy B condoms is fucking Walmart. So now what? So are you going to support the black-owned brand or are you going to support Walmart? Pick your fucking poison. And all these motherfuckers is still ordering from Amazon. I ain't seen a slowdown of fucking Amazon trucks on my block yet. And I'm sorry, because I got way off topic. My bad.
It's fine. You had to let out what you had to let out. I'm only gonna say this, and it's probably all the fuckers. And I'm gonna say this and point at y'all, the fuckers that changed the name. Bitch, it's not Target. It's fucking Target. It's you motherfuckers that are probably mad about the dumb shit too. I promise you, it's not motherfuckers like us that actually was like Target. Where are you going, Target? I remember the first time my cousin said that dumb shit. I was sitting in my grandmother, shout out to her. My cousin said, I'm about to go to Target. We was like, what the fuck are you talking about? This was like right
for years, motherfuckers thought it was French because of that.
I was like,
for years, people thought they were a French-owned company. And I'm like, yo, Target is based out of fucking Minneapolis, Minnesota. They literally are in the same office park as Best Buy.
Target. You want to sound important like you going to somewhere of importance.
I mean, that's how they felt.
I guess.
I'm trying to plug my laptop in. I didn't do it earlier.
So
we're in business. But all right. Now let me get back to the answer to that question. Do I think that they deserve or should have a pass at all? No, by no stretch of anyone's imagination. You signed up to be in a relationship, and in a relationship, there are certain things that come standard. One of those things is consideration. One of those things is I won't say love comes standard because a lot of people don't even fucking believe in love, but it is what it is. But how you go about showing your affection and your attention and those things matter in a relationship. And there is no such thing, like my wife said, there is no such thing as work-life balance. Work is a part of life. So therefore, you got to balance life. So you got to figure the fuck it. You got to figure it the fuck out. I get it. You know what I mean? Like I want to work 60 hours a week. You know what I mean? I said, yo, I think I'm going to work every other Saturday. Even if I just go in the morning for 4 hours. Right? And she gave me a look like, if that's what you want to do. So that means that, so in my mind, I'm like, yo, cool. In my mind, I'm like, yo, on Saturday, you sleep till 1 o'clock. Like, if I'm back here if I leave at 8 and I'm back here by 12, you're not even going to notice the difference. Like, but I also understand the other side of that is, yo, but I miss sleeping with you. I miss you being next to me. So I still miss you when you're gone. Yep. So I understand that, okay, cool. So if I do work every other Saturday and now I'm bringing in a little bit more money, then that little bit more money means that I got to make sure that she has a little bit more experiences. I got to make sure that she feels a little bit more energy from me and a little bit more attention from me if I'm taking time that she feels is hers.
How's that line go? The this has to fit the means. You know what I'm talking about.
The ends got to justify the means.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, yeah,
there you go. That's exactly what at the end all be all. That's where that's at. No matter how you want to look at it.
So for me, that's how I feel about it. And I've been in a relationship just like you, that she was all about the bread. She was all about, you know what I mean, and we not together no more. What you say about the streets? You left me alone. I found out what it was like to be alone. And so if I'm gonna be depressed because of some shit going on either at work or in my family, and I'm gonna be by myself, and I'm gonna be but technically with you, and you be and she would be mad if I went and got that emotional support from somebody else. She'd be upset. But I'm like, bitch, you don't even know how to do it. What are we talking about for real? Like, this is literally a thing that we've had a argument and discussion about for over a decade, and yet we still got these same problems. So in my mind, I'm like, yo, I understand women who go back to the nigga because of familiarity. I get it because I did it. So I'll never look at a woman and be like, why'd you go back? Comfort and familiarity. I ain't want to learn none of you niggas, one of you new niggas. Like, I ain't want to do that. I was with this motherfucker on and off for 10 years. I'm gonna give it another 10 before I gotta jump back out in these streets.
Cause honestly, the streets over there looking at you. Wait, let me get in streets mode. You coming back?
Like, oh, you back? And I'm gonna be offended. So that's why when I hit the streets, I ain't called no bitch that I had ever talked to. If I had a conversation with you before, nope, not at all. It was when I hit the streets, it was all new. Cause it ain't no way. Cause if I got it, cause so you back now? No, I don't want to have that conversation ever again. I had that conversation once or twice, a few times in my life. I don't want to have it no more. Yeah, no, I'm not back, bitch. I'm over here. The next time, they didn't even realize. By the time they realized I broke up with you know what I mean, I was getting married. Cause they didn't. It was to them no time passed. They looked up like, oh shit, Bass getting married. Yeah, Bass getting married.
Yeah, and the whole time the streets was like, come on, sir, we had a lot of people to call. You don't want to call any of them? I mean, you don't want to, none? I mean, all right. And the streets was like this, at least, send them a dick pic. Send them a dick pic. See what happens. Come on, come on.
Just send a random dick pic.
Send a random dick pic. Put it on your Instagram and say you slipped up.
As a person who got, like, before camera phones were a thing, who got in trouble because of photos and my face wasn't even in it, but they knew it was me. Yeah, no, I don't do the just random picture thing. That's just not my thing. Like, I feel like I know me. I can look at my dick and I know my dick. So I feel like any bitch that's ever sucked my dick should be able to look at my dick and know my dick. I don't need nobody confirming that, because when you just throw your shit out there in the wild, it's just out there in the wild. Yeah, I mean, you have no control over where this chick might send it. And I mean, she put it in a group chat, and you feel like, you rock hard, you 6.5, 7 inches, you like, yeah. And you in a group chat, and all her friends sending 8 and up. Nigga, that nigga, that 1.5 and up, that 1.5 and up is noticeable, nigga. Like, that shit is noticeable. And I'm cool. I don't even want to be, I don't want to feel like I'm getting laughed at. None of that shit.
But there's the whole point of just being like, yo, like, so I sent this random, right? Like, come on, because if we want to be honest, listen, if I don't love no niggas, pause, I love this nigga right here, right? Let's go. That nigga was the main reason a lot of us got in trouble. Not because of his mouth, not because of the shit he said, but because he said, hey, come on over here to Sprint. I got these phones, right? And watch what they do. And us as assholes at a young age were like, oh, really? Well, watch this. We out here being whole assholes. Who can take the best video? Who can do that? And
who can get her to say the weirdest
who
shit?
Who can get her to say the weirdest shit and not realizing, yo, God forbid, we know Google saves everything now. Could you imagine back then if Google saved everything that was still?
Bro, I go through my Google Photos often, and I'm glad they don't go past 2013.
Cause boy,
like, yeah, I look at them often, and I'm just glad they don't go past 2013. It's just, and even though they don't go past 2013, we'll talk offline about this. But yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot because they saved everything. Like, oh, but my Dropbox goes beyond 2013. No, I just don't check it.
Wait. The crazy part was, I didn't realize Google till a few years back. Like, a few years back, I went and changed phones. And you know how you gotta wait there, they doing whatever, blah, 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 blah. So he started going through this thing like, man, you got mad pictures and mad videos. I'm like, all that shit is erased. I don't have no mad video. Like, yo, bro, here. Like, handed me the new phone. So I opened the phone, I'm looking at Google like, oh, shit. Oh, everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because these motherfuckers have saved it and said, bitch, it's right here. It's right here. And people that know me, know I never had locks on my phone. I was one of the main motherfuckers that was like, I ain't locking shit. You go in there, that's your motherfucker. Go in there, nigga. I literally had a female woman. There you go. I'm going to say female. No, fuck that. I'm going to say female this time because that motherfucker. She came to my house. Fuck that. I'm putting the shit out there, man. Fuck that. I'm putting shit out there. So if you listening, motherfucker, yeah, I'm talking about your ass. This motherfucker, I was in the middle. She came to my house. I was cooking dinner or whatever, right? I'm playing music on my phone. I have my phone sitting on the table. So I'm in the kitchen handling business. I hear the music, the music will still play even though if you're going through the phone, whatever. So this was our first time really being around each other and having a time, whatever. I happen to look out the corner of my eye and she's going through my phone. And I'm like, so as a person, you like, I want to see what the fuck she's gonna do. But then she pressed a button by mistake and it played one of the videos, so the shit came over my speaker and shit. And I turned around like, did you find what the fuck you was looking for? Now, after she done watched the shit, it was a bunch of questions. Oh, so how do you do this? And why was you in these motherfuckers to begin with? Red flag, get the fuck out. I didn't talk to her after that. I was like, get the fuck out. Like, don't go through my shit. I didn't ask you to do that. This was not public shit for you to go through. Now, why do you have all this shit? Because this is mine. If I don't go through it, and I don't.
Because I'm a narcissist and I save all of my concubines. Sorry.
Word. That's how you feel.
That's how I feel. That's how I feel. That's how I feel.
I love you too.
I can't even lie. Like that's exactly because it's you, and I got another homie. You know what I mean? That I look at again as like a brother that also saves everything and just has everything. And I'm like, wow.
I just don't erase nothing. I don't.
Listen, and I hear you.
I
hear you. I hear you.
That's why
you got an iPhone now. I'm not telling you that you got to erase anything.
But what I'm saying is the fact that I don't erase stuff, and a lot of y'all be like, yo, you remember the picture when? Because half of these motherfuckers.
Yo, and earlier today, I almost hit you because the picture that I used for this picture that I used for the thumbnail.
Did I have it? And I had it.
I had it, but I was like, yo, I really had to go digging for that shit. Like that shit was in my Google Photos from 2019. Like I had to go digging. But I get it. I understand. I'm not saying I don't understand. Hence, I can call you a narcissist and really mean it. like I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that I'm not saying, all right, put it this way. I'm guilty of the same thing, right? Like it's not a manner of me saving things. I just don't erase anything. And that's more for receipts than anything else. Like that's more because I know a motherfucker gonna try me. Is why I just don't even go back and erase anything because I know something gonna be said that I need to go back and say, hey, but you remember when you said, and I need to go back to the date and pull that. So that's why I don't erase anything in my text messages and shit like that. but also because I hate when the motherfuckers try, like when I tried to shoot my shot and now they want to shoot theirs.
Remember
and
when
I need to go up. I need to scroll up because I need to know what changed. Like you got to tell me what happened, because I'm not saying that for me personally, I don't post anything different. So for me personally, like you're not going to notice a change through my like social media shit. So what's the difference between then and now? Is like I always do that. Like so yeah, because that shit's happened like multiple times. So yeah, I got to keep shit for shit like that. Yeah, you know I mean, baby mom might say something.
But just so and like you're saying, and either you're gonna accept this and go along with it and take a smoke. That's narcissistic behavior
and controlling as fuck. I know, and controlling. Again, it takes one to know one. I'm not, bro. I will never deny it. I denied it one time, I think, in my whole entire life. Like whatever, like so.
But it wasn't with us. It wasn't with us because you could have never got away with that shit.
No, not at all.
What?
Yeah.
Nigga, what? I know the lightning about to drop, nigga. I know this nigga didn't just say that shit. But I still, at the end of the day, I completely blame you for that. Because if it had not been for those phones, we would not have been as intrigued to have as much data as we have.
Yeah, So, but also, I think that taught us lessons. Like we have the privilege. We have the privilege of wisdom in that because we've been through it. Like we have that experience because we've been through it. Again, I said, I was in high school and my grandfather had passed away when I was 16. So I had to be like 17, 18. It had to be like my senior year because I was at Germantown. And I'm in high school. I go to a party. You know what I mean? It's a party. So, you know what I mean? Things happen. We high schoolers, you know what I mean? We do things. So in the picture, you can't see my face. Like you can only see the bottom half of my body. But I had my grandfather's bracelet on. And that was in the picture. So the next day I get to school and I'm wondering why I'm getting all sorts of cold shoulders and side eyes. I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. I get to work though, and I work with my little cousin at the time. My little cousin had a copy of the picture. She like, yo, what's up? And I'm like, yo, my little cousin went to Franklin. She got the picture from a bitch at Girls High. So you know, what I mean? Like, who else worked at Best Buy? I don't want, I mean, we don't say names to protect the innocents. So who else worked at Best Buy, the most popular chick in Uptown. And so me and her talking, and she then mentions the picture. And I'm like, yo, what the hell? So now I get back to school the next day and it's up. Now everybody done seen the picture. And listen, I'm cool. I'm good.
The only thing I will say is I'm happy that none of the pictures when we were, and it's funny that this never happened, when we were at Rutgers, when we were out at any colleges like that, none of those pictures were ever surfaced. None of the videos, none of that. If you ever think about it.
Oh, mine did.
Oh, you're trash.
Ours did. Me and 2 Jeezy just talked about the shit.
Okay.
We just talked about it. And I blame, and here's the thing. Like, too good. Like, you know what I mean? You know his family. But my man Cat from Chicago, shout out to Cat. He starts this shit. Like, he's the one. It's always him. Whenever I need to get to the precipice of the thing, I just go to him. He did this shit recently. Like, in the group, he just does this thing. And I'm like, bro, like, all the time, this is just still who you are. It's just who he is. But he's my guy, though. I love Cat to death.
Where's the other, before we get off, the one that I sent you and you couldn't really get to it, that one.
Oh, you want to get to it now?
Might as well. We get towards the end and we can end on that one.
All right, let me go find it.
See what,
you sent that on IG, right? Yes.
I think so.
Wait. No, you sent it on Messenger. That means that I can go in here. Oh, man.
This has been a funny one.
No,
see, we gotta have some of the guys on here so we can actually have one of them days and just talk about this stuff.
No, they don't know how to not say names and shit. No, they would have to go through training.
They don't have interview training. They'll be like, "Yo, you remember when?"
They're not properly media trained.
We would have that button that beeps out shit. It's a censor shit. Stop saying shit, nigga. Shut up. Like, you about to get us all out here. You're caught out here, stupid.
Oh, it's muted. There we go. All right. So I'm gonna just go ahead and play the video.
Without eat it is what?
The best.
All right, y'all gonna have to loop this shit around again. No. I'm sorry, y'all. Shit's just getting weird.
There you go. You gotta hit the volume.
Stroke, stroke, stroke. Pull it out. Eat it is what?
The best. A king. A motherfucking king.
Oh, you know
First of all, you're Lucifer. Let's talk about it. But you want to sit up there, you want to get a little taste of my, little taste of your I love it. That's why, as I stated, and that's why I say, but I don't mean that.
So I commented because somebody posted that in another group that I'm in. And in my mind, that's standard practice. That's like a finishing move. Like, what are we talking about?
He said, fatality.
Like, what are we talking about for real? Like,
but then the weird part was that it was guys that was like, so I was in the post that was the same thing, and I was reading some of the comments, and some of the guys were like, "Man, I don't never have none of me in there." I was like, "How dumb are you? Like, how stupid? Like, if you just entered and you pulled out, and then you went, bro,
it's you. That's you, my guy. That's you, my guy. Like, what are we talking about? That's the shit these the same niggas that send dick pics as trying to shoot they shot. That's it. Same niggas. It'd be them same niggas.
That's a black Kang right there. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
All right, so you got anything that you needed to say?
Nothing at all. I want everybody to enjoy their weekend. If you had nothing to do on Friday, go support Herbert Holla at the Mooshaloon.
Are you going?
A little bit warmer. I don't know. I need to because I've been stressed the fuck out, and I need to be somewhere. But right, Friday,
let me know.
The
let me know if
Mooshaloon.
you're going, and I'll ask my wife if I can go.
Oh. I love that for you, sir.
It was for the public.
Oh, you want me to say, I ain't asking shit about shit? The fuck? All right. I just want to see if anybody was saying, like, partner. You know what I'm saying?
All right, y'all. Good night. Love y'all. Be safe.